You know something, Disney? Loyal fan here, Tyrone Magnus for years. The idea for this whole movie is bad. Very bad. Just recast and reshoot with the proper actors for the proper parts. 7 dwarfs and a Snow White actress and everything else that's supposed to be there. The evil stepmother. Nothing about, I'm going to be the leader that my father. That's not the story. Just do what most of us want, because you know that's what most of the people want, and that's how you're going to make some money. This whole debacle with all her past comments coming out and just the whole idea of what the film is about, and it's literally not even Snow White anymore. It's not. It's why didn't you just make a new movie called The Chick and Her Magical Friends, and it just could have been something else, and people probably don't, well, no, because it's woke anyway, but you see what I'm saying. Just make it something else instead of desecrating the real story, you know? I don't know. So it says here, report, Rachel Zegler's Snow White will almost certainly not be released as planned. Really? Who would have thought? The latest report is in about Disney's live-action remake of Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. And it's not looking good. In case you missed it in the past few weeks, things have been incredibly controversial for Disney's latest remake. Old videos has resurfaced of its lead actress, Rachel Zegler, talking about Snow White at D23, in which she describes Prince Charming as a stalker. Weird. And describes the romance of the original fairy tale as weird. She implied that Disney's new version of Snow White, she wants to be saved by the prince, which is cutting the dwarfs entirely, which is so ridiculous. They are so quintessential to this, will improve upon the original. It's no longer 1937. Evidently so, because 2023 is insanity. That rhyme they play every game. Bars! She laughed, noting that the iconic Disney princess will not be dreaming about true love. Instead, she'll be dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be. Zegler also made comments about her male co-star, Andrew Burnkamp, and that have allegedly angered the film's director, Mark Webb. Interesting. She jokes that, because he's like, you might be cut. This is Hollywood, man. She jokes that Burnett, who plays a character named Jonathan, seemingly the prince's replacement, could have all of his scenes cut entirely. I mean, she's right, but the way she joked, hey, listen, my first part ever I got in my 20s. It was as an extra on a movie called, I think it was it Monster Factory? I think it's Monster Factory. And Eddie Furlong and the Green Goblin, Willem Dafoe are in it. Along with Machete, they're in it. And I was on set, and I remember I got all dressed up, and I did my part as a security guard, at the prison. The prison guard. And I shot those scenes, and then they wanted me to come back to actually play a prisoner the next day, but my job wouldn't give me off for the next day. So when I watched the movie, everybody that played a prisoner got in. Not everybody that played a prison guard got in. So it is what it is. If I went back the next day to play a prisoner, I would have got in. But that's how it is. It does happen. You find out sometimes they'll put major stars in cameos or have a certain scene in movies and they'll cut them and it's like, why did you? That's him. That might have got a few more people in here that would have helped you if you had just left that part in. And they'll be like, well, the scene didn't flow properly, or the movie didn't flow properly if we inserted that cameo, so we reluctantly had to cut it. But it'll be in the extras with DVD release. Her comments are nothing more extreme than remarks actors like Harrison Ford have made about their own films. Did you forget that he hates Star Wars? I didn't know that. I know that he doesn't really care for Han Solo, like he wanted him to die off or something like that. However, they riled up Disney's purists who have repeatedly attacked Zegler on social media and called for her replacement. Obviously, the latter is unlikely. Disney wrapped up filming of its live-action remake with Zegler as Snow White a long time ago. See, I didn't know that. But as things were coming out, I was like, I got an idea. I think that they are completely done filming this. Look, they are looking at a trash fire. They really are. Like, it's not even funny. I'm not even making a joke with this. They are looking at trash truck dumpster juice when this comes out. Do they really think that this is going to work? Everybody online knows what they're doing. Everybody online knows it's not really Snow White. They know it's woke. They know the 7 Doors aren't in it. They know the controversy. She's pissed off a ton of fans. Scrap it, write it off, remake the movie. I mean, it's a $1 billion company. You can find a way to make it again. Straight to DVD, put it on the streaming platform and don't promote it. Just put it out. Just, you know what I'm saying? What does seem likely is that the film's release will be delayed. The latest newsletter from Puck's Matt Bellani, an entertainment journalist who regularly provides insider scoops from the industry, states that the Snow White remake will almost certainly move off that date. That's seemingly less to do with Zegler's controversy and more to do with the ongoing strikes with both the Writers Guild of America and, The latest big title to be moved is Dune Part 2. That's moving, which jumped from, the Marvels, let's see. That's good news for the because Marvels is not going to do well either, and we all know this. Hopefully I'll go to it and it'll be just absolutely wonderful. And I can say, look, I know that, I know y'all ain't going to believe me. I swear to God, though, the Marvels is good. Go see it. I was expecting, from their track run of everything going on now was going to be bad. It's good. Scout's honor. Like, I want to say that. But, competition isn't the only thing driving a potential delay. As it stands, union rules mean that the stars of Snow White, which include Gal Gadot as the evil queen, she won't be saved as the prince by the prince, would be unable to promote the film. So they can't do that. So for now, there's no official update from Disney. However, Bellani also notes that other Disney titles face delay too because of the strikes. Well, it is what it is, folks. I bet you it'll be both. It'll be the strikes causing a delay, and it will be her comments and the news of all the changes that they've made. It's just it's a doo-doo storm. It is a doo-doo storm that is going to kill any success that this may have possibly had in the slightest. Disney, please get back to doing what you know how to do. And that is make great films for the whole family. Please do that, because you know how to do it. You have deviated way too much. You know it, and I know it. 10 million subscribers. Woo!